I don't know whether this video is working at the moment. I hope it is. I just want to say that before President Trump gave over to Joe Biden in the US election, I undertook, without knowing that there was a possible right-wing bias to the university, a very interesting course with the Professor Bicchieri at Pennsylvania University online. There were some allegations posed by some people on the course that black people were inferior as people because they were fouling without using toilets. Not fouling, but having to use holes in the ground and so on for lavatories, because they had not got, as it happens, and I've been told, sufficient water to be able to regulate a sewerage system for many people in some parts of Africa. So it is not their fault. They are not like animals. They may have to behave like animals, but it's the rainfall problem and the lack of infrastructure, and the precious nature of water that needs to be used for drinking rather than for lavatorial purposes, that is governing their behaviour. It's not something psychological. It's something to do with the environment and society that they are positioned in. I need to say that our own sewerage systems are, of course, essential in many respects. The advent of the NHS and of things like good surgical procedures and good hygiene came to the UK partly at the same time that the sewerage system was perfected and put in place. People were able to wash hands and so on because civil engineers had constructed our sewerage system, and it raised our own quality of life and helped combat disease. Now, I've been reading in the iNewspaper today, the iNewspaper from yesterday. They pictured a large new sewer that has been constructed under the Thames in London. And they're saying that people are not necessarily going to even inspect it in the future. It will be AI technology that is somehow going to be able to regulate it. But this is a brand new sewer, and it gives a lifespan, hopefully, of 120 years on it. Now, some time ago, here in York, I was visited by a sewerage person, a water board person, who was in a state of despair because he leaked the information that a sewer or some underground system had collapsed nearby. Now, if a brand new sewerage system with all the modern equipment is only going to be able to last 120 years, we are made aware of the need for our sewerage system to be kept up with and somehow repaired or maintained. Some of the old sewers may be very old and in need of reinforcement. It's a very worrying concern, and it would possibly be very costly to intervene and maintain those sewers. But obviously, if we're going to continue with our own standard of life here, it may be necessary.